Hi, this is Michael Clentz with the Brownsville Society for the Performing Arts here at the beautiful George Ramirez Performing Arts Academy here in Brownsville, Texas. And I happen to be with a very old and good friend. Well, I'm old, he's a good friend. Dr. Kurt Martinez, who is the director of the School of Music for the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. And we are here today celebrating a donation from UTRGV, facilitated through the Brownsville Society, to create opportunities to have fabulous stringed instruments in the hands of Brownsville children. So Dr. Martinez, thank you so much for helping with this incredible donation and experience opportunity for our kids. So how does it feel today?
It feels great. It feels like the beginning of something really big that's going to happen, that's going to change the community, that's going to integrate art in the community in a way that's going to change many lives. And I'm just very happy that we were able to use these instruments and donate them to the Performing Arts Academy as they were intended to do.
Yeah, that's a great thing, isn't it? So have you ever had a project that took so long from start to finish?
No, I haven't.
So how long was it?
I think this was like how long these instruments were purchased, what, about 8 years ago?
Yeah, it's like 12 years ago.
Yeah, so it's been 12 years in the making.
Definitely.
And it's very satisfying. And this is just the beginning of something great that's going to happen.
Yeah, also we're looking at the possibility of service learning from UTRGV music majors to come in and help teach the children with these instruments, on these instruments. And in fact, one of the very young children that is part of the program called the Paper Orchestra, they make their own instruments and they kind of hold the instrument and they kind of get to learn how to care for it, you know, how to deal with the instrument itself. Today his name is Roderick, and he held for the first time a real instrument today from this donation set. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. And that's the whole intent of this program. Dr. Martinez, we thank you so much for your facilitating this extraordinary donation. And we couldn't be more happy about what we're about to see happen because of this.
I share that enthusiasm.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
So this morning, amidst the cold weather, we're just so excited, enthusiastic of this great moment. This morning, we're just so excited to receive these instruments. It's been a process of many people, making this happen for our students. We're excited. It's an impact that is gonna, carry on for generations. And so our kids are just waiting for these instruments. We're excited.
Okay, I think we're ready to go.
And it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Brownsville Performing Arts Academy. Today is a very special day for all of us, and we want to thank everyone, each of you who are here, but very especially those who have been a part of this process in getting these instruments donated, and thereby getting them and making them available to our students who are part of our string program. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. At this time, I kindly ask that we take a moment of silence and remember our dear friend George Ramirez, who was instrumental in initiating the Brownsville Performing Arts Academy project. Thank you. So please help me welcome Roca's Board Director, Renee Reed.
Good morning, everybody. We want to thank the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, Dr. Quantz, for giving us these instruments for our program, ROCA. ROCA stands for Revival of Cultural Arts, and for those of you guys that don't know what the program is, it's a program that was started some time ago by Hilda Ledesma and some other people, and the idea is to teach kids who come from underprivileged families that can't really afford to get lessons somewhere else because music lessons and dance lessons are expensive. So ROCA allows these kids to come in here and either take lessons for free or for very cheap. And some of these kids, they don't have instruments to practice, and these donations are great for us and for our kids. So thank you very much. We very much appreciate it. We also want to thank the Brownsville Society of Performing Arts for all their efforts, and I want to again thank Dr. Quanson and to come over here and say a couple of words. Thank you, sir.
This is a project that was about altogether 12 years in the making. These instruments were acquired for the Music Academy that was through the University of Texas, Brownsville. And Dr. Suzanne Williamson-Urbish and Dr. Marta Placeras wrote a $60,000 grant to get these instruments into the hands of children in our community, specifically in Cameron County. So during the change for the university, the instruments kind of were sitting dormant for quite some time. And I want to thank Dr. Kurt Martinez, who is the director of the UTRGV School of Music, who was absolutely critical in smoothing the way for this donation. I also want to thank UTRGV's provost, Jana Arney. It was really hard to figure out a way for the university to make a donation. And she and her crew spent a month going through legal documents and calling Austin and negotiating with UT System to make this donation happen. Dr. Arney was critical in this process as well. I also want to thank Hilda Ledesma for her magnificent work for the community through this facility. And also, obviously, I have incredible gratitude for the late, great George Ramirez and his vision of having children in our community have an opportunity to study music that they would never, ever have an opportunity to do otherwise. There is no strings program for children in our community until now. And that was one of the close to the heart ambitions that George Ramirez had for this facility and for our community. And now we can actually get these instruments that were always intended to be in the hands of our children actually into their hands. This is a great day for arts in our community, for the children, especially the ones that can't afford something so special as this. So we look for great things. This is, by the way, this is about 80 instruments, some 60 violins, 8 violas, 10 cellos, and 5 string basses, mostly of kid size. So this is a truly momentous event for us, many years in the making, and we thank everybody for your presence, your help, and your commitment to something so beautiful and a generational legacy.
Thank you very much for everybody for being here this morning, and thank you again, Dr. Quantz and UTRGV for this wonderful gift.
Okay, so my name is Raul Trevino. I'm a student at UTRGV under Dr. Pons, and I just want to say I'm really glad to be part of this whole wonderful event that Dr. Pons has planned for us, and really excited for growing the community with musicians.
My name is Jonathan, and I'm also a guitar student at UTRGV, and I'm glad to see that we could help in any way with the local community and provide for the kids that are less fortunate to have things. And this is just a good opportunity to get more exposure of not just the community, but what the community has to offer, which is the students and all of that good stuff.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Julio. I'm also a student at once, and I think this is an awesome donation, a very generous donation from all the people that were involved in UTRGV, as well as people behind the scenes that made this happen. I know it was a lot of work, many years in the making. I think it was 5 years in the making, something like that, possibly even more. And it's just a jump start to what's something that's going to be awesome for students to begin this music journey, this venture that could last a lifetime.